Hi, my name is Nicholas Keene, and for my video project, I wanted to choose two cultures that I've experienced firsthand, two places that I've lived and spent quite some time. So for my two cultures, I'm choosing Mexico and Germany. When you think about Germany, the first things that come to your mind are the World Wars, Hitler, and concentration camps, as illustrated here in the photos of the hard work set you free gate and the crematorium ovens used in concentration camps. But now it's a place where people come together, as well as it being one of the financial capitals of the world. Being Texans, we know quite a bit about Mexican history. Most notably, remember the Alamo, remember Goliad, all those events. But now, what we hear about Mexico is El Chapo, beach resorts, and margaritas. While both Mexican and German cultures are both masculine societies focused more on competition and success, I decided to focus the majority of my presentation on the key differences in the Mexican and German cultures, most notably power distance and long-term versus short-term orientation using the Geert-Hofstede Communication Concepts module. Power distance. This is the communication concept that deals with the fact that not all individuals are equal. In Mexico, the gap between the richest 10% and the poorest 10% of the population is 26-1. This is an example of a high power distance culture. High power distance cultures are hierarchical societies that are centralized. Workers expect to be ordered around and told what to do step by step. The middle class is disappearing, and the disparity between the rich and poor grows every day. In Germany, the gap between the richest 10% and the poorest 10% of the population is only 8-1. Germany is an example of a low power distance culture. Unlike Mexico's centralized hierarchical society, Germany is highly decentralized and is supported by its strong middle class. In Germany, subordinates are not simply told what to do. The workers are self-motivated and will challenge leadership if they think that they have a better way of doing things. When you are in charge in Germany, your experience and expertise is expected to be demonstrated, and a participative medium of communication is expected. Finally, I will discuss long-term versus short-term orientation. Mexico is a short-term oriented culture, which would make it a normative culture. This normative way of thinking shows a great respect for traditions and establishing an absolute truth, if there is one. Saving for the future is not a huge concern, and when something must be done, this culture focuses on quick results. Germany, however, is a long-term oriented culture, which would make it a pragmatic culture. This pragmatic way of thinking means that the truth is often a matter of circumstance. The truth can change depending on the situation. People save and invest with an eye on the future, making long-term prosperity more important than short-term gains. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and I hope it helped you learn a little bit more about power distance as well as long-term versus short-term orientation in regards to Mexican and German culture. If I'd only learned one thing in studying intercultural communication this semester that I see benefiting me in the future in communicating with people from other cultures, I would say that your way may not be the best way. Every culture has unique aspects to it, which makes communication difficult in a lot of cases. You have to be able to adjust to those differences in order to communicate effectively. Thank you.